My beloved one, do not be afraid as you hear these words. This is not meant to destroy you. This is meant to awaken you. I am an angel sent to stand by you in this hour. I have come because heaven knows your heart is trembling. You feel the shadows gathering around your life. You have been sensing that something unseen is plotting against you. There is a powerful person who has spoken a day over your destiny. They have declared that you will be eliminated. They believe they have the authority to end your purpose. They have chosen a date. They have whispered it in secret. They think no one has heard them. But I have heard. Heaven has heard. And the divine has dispatched me to warn you and to comfort you. Comment God is with me if you trust His plan for your life. Child, your life has never been in the hands of any mortal. Your existence is not an accident. The one who formed your spirit did so with intention and with love. There is no authority higher than the one who called you into being. I see how weary you have become. You have cried until your tears felt dry. You have wondered if you have the strength to continue. You have questioned why so many battles have surrounded your name. Listen to me now. Your story is not ending here. I am commanded to speak this truth into the darkness that has tried to swallow you. Your time is not determined by those who envy your light. Your final day is not written by their hands. The date they have whispered will pass like a vapor. Because the author of life has already appointed your days, and no enemy can shorten them. No curse can remove you from the protection set over your soul. Beloved, your heart is fragile, but your spirit is eternal. You are not alone in this. All of heaven has seen the traps they laid before your feet. All of heaven has counted the nights you wept in silence. There is a record of your suffering. There is a record of your faithfulness. Do not think that your prayers have gone unheard. Even when you felt nothing shifting, angels were moving on your behalf. Even now, I am standing beside you. I am holding back forces that wanted you to surrender. I am shielding you from invisible attacks that would have ended weaker souls. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. Child of light, I have been commanded to tell you this. You have survived everything that was meant to destroy you. You have walked through fire, and your spirit did not burn. You have been betrayed by those you loved. You have been mocked by those who could not see your worth. And still, you are here. And still, you rise. The one who plotted your elimination underestimates the power inside you. They do not see the angels encamped around you. They do not hear the prayers that have covered you since your first breath. There is a covenant over your life, a promise written in heavenly places. Your purpose cannot be undone by jealousy. Your destiny will not be canceled by bitterness. The date they selected is not your final day. It is simply another day that will pass beneath your feet as you continue forward. You must not surrender to fear. You must not agree with the darkness. Your agreement has power. When you agree with fear, you feed it. When you agree with hope, you starve your enemies. Lift your eyes to the one who holds the stars in place. Lift your voice, even when it trembles. I am here to remind you of the truth. The truth is, no threat can outrun the promise on your life. No scheme can overturn the favor you carry. You are marked for a purpose that no darkness can swallow. Type it is done if you accept this blessing now. Beloved, breathe. I am touching your spirit even now. I am pouring courage into your weary places. I am placing light into the chambers of your heart. You will rise from this season stronger than you have ever been. You will not be eliminated. You will not be erased. There are chapters ahead of you that will astonish those who doubted your resilience. The date they chose will be a day of their disappointment, not your defeat. Listen to my voice. Heaven has already seen the end of this story. Victory is written over you. Deliverance is coming for you. I am commanded to tell you this again and again until you believe it. Your final day is not in their hands. Your final day is known only by the one who created you, and he is not finished writing your story. You will live. You will thrive. You will testify. All that was meant for your destruction will become a stage for your restoration. Your enemies will witness your rising. Those who predicted your end will watch your beginning. You have been chosen for such a time as this, and you must not surrender. Beloved, feel the peace I am sending you. I am wrapping your heart in comfort. I am releasing angels to surround your home, your body, your spirit. There is no place where you are alone. Even in your darkest hour, heaven is closer than your breath. Even when you cannot feel it, divine hands are lifting. I see you. I honor the strength it has taken for you to keep breathing. I celebrate the courage it took for you to open this message. This is not an accident. You were guided here because heaven wants you to know you are loved. You are defended. You are not disposable. There is no power on this earth that can remove you from the palm of the divine. Even now, I am standing guard. Even now, angels are being dispatched to every place where your name is being spoken. Every plan against you is being dismantled. Every weapon formed against you is being shattered. Every curse is being broken. You are stepping into a season of protection so complete that you will look back and see how perfectly you were carried. Beloved, I know you are tired. I know the waiting has felt endless. But hold on. Hold on a little longer. The dawn is coming. The date they whispered will not be the day you are eliminated. It will be the day your deliverance begins. This is the promise I am sent to declare over you. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not defeated. You are rising. Even as you hear these words, something in you is awakening again. The light inside you is remembering its purpose. The strength inside you is remembering it was made for this battle. I am commanded to keep speaking truth over you until the darkness has no place to hide. Hear me now. You are not defined by the threats of the envious. You are not defined by the schemes of the bitter. You are not defined by the predictions of the fearful. Your life is defined by love. Your destiny is defined by heaven's design. No enemy has the final word. No rival has the final say. Only the divine can number your days, and the one who holds your future has spoken life over you. I see the exhaustion in your spirit. I see how many nights you have cried alone. I see the times you have wondered if giving up would be easier than hoping again. But listen, you did not come this far to collapse in the middle of your story. You did not endure all that pain just to be erased by the jealousy of one person. You did not survive the storms behind you to be taken out by a whisper in the shadows. There is something in you that refuses to die. There is something in you that was born for resurrection. That is why you are still here. That is why you are hearing this message, because heaven wants you to know you have always been more protected than you realized. When you were small and afraid, angels stood around you. When you were betrayed, angels wept with you. When you were broken, angels carried you. And today, angels are fighting for you. The date they have chosen has already been overruled. The final day they declared will come and go, and you will remain. You will wake up and realize that no darkness has power over the light you carry. Child of the Most High, you have been anointed to overcome. Even now, your name is spoken with honor in heavenly places. Even now, your tears are gathered like precious treasure. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been forgotten. I know the pain has convinced you that you are alone, but I am here to tell you that you have never been abandoned. You are surrounded by a love that cannot be measured. You are held by a grace that cannot be exhausted. You are sheltered by a power that cannot be overthrown. There is a purpose on your life so radiant that it has drawn both admiration and envy. Some have celebrated you. Others have tried to destroy you. But neither their celebration nor their hatred defines who you are. Only the one who created you defines you. And he calls you beloved. He calls you chosen. He calls you worthy. He calls you his own. Feel that truth settle into your spirit like a healing balm. Feel it press against every lie you have believed about your worth. You are not disposable. You are not replaceable. You are not cursed. You are not forsaken. You are a child of purpose. You are a carrier of light. You are a vessel of divine promise. The darkness has tried to make you forget this. The betrayal has tried to make you doubt this. The threats have tried to make you surrender this. But I am here to help you remember. Nothing they have planned can succeed. Nothing they have plotted can endure. Nothing they have spoken can define you. The date they have chosen is powerless against the will of heaven. Their words will fall to the ground, empty and forgotten. Your story will continue, unfolding in ways that will confound every enemy. Beloved, do not let fear write your future. Do not let despair name your destiny. You were created for more than survival. You were created for victory. You were created to stand in the light without shame. You were created to walk in purpose without apology. And you will, because heaven has already gone before you. Heaven has already cleared the path you are meant to walk. Even when you cannot see the way, it is there. Even when you cannot feel the help, it is near. Even when you cannot hear the voice, Pater, the voice, Portensa Chalbachovis, Forge, Source, the Region, Vades, and the Dankos, What's Boys, or Visiting Comebacks, Prepime Sotar Poitshuas, Force, Waisolthum Vaxelis, or Sambata Bean, Purish Tunes, Lechod, before Solis Sulbus, Even Witchudagos, Force, Withois Pratata Topus, Vathois Lathios. Even Preta the voice, days, what's listless, word to the glitch, forward spratzel's spiritual base in wait and kind. If in the voice, to those what the voice, for its sound, you are being guided. I am standing here to remind you of this. You are not weak. You are not powerless. You are not defeated. You are loved. You are watched over. You are defended. Every tear you have cried has watered the soil of your destiny. Every prayer you have whispered has built an altar of hope in the unseen. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been in vain. I know you have questions. I know you have wondered why it had to be so hard. I know you have cried out, asking why you had to be the one who carried so much. And though I do not carry all the answers, I can tell you this, your life has impacted more souls than you will ever know. Your courage has inspired others to keep living. Your endurance has been a light in places you cannot see. Nothing has been wasted. You are part of a story far bigger than any one moment of pain. You are part of a plan that stretches beyond time itself. That is why the darkness has fought you so fiercely. That is why envy has tried to end you. Because the mark you are leaving on this world cannot be erased. And that is why you must keep breathing. That is why you must keep rising. There is so much more ahead of you. There are healings waiting for you to witness. There are miracles waiting for you to testify about. There are victories waiting for you to claim. Do not lay down and surrender. Do not agree with the lies that say you are finished. Do not believe the date they have chosen has power over the promise spoken over your life. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you feel. You are more loved than you can comprehend. The one who created you is not pacing heaven in worry. He is not wringing his hands, wondering if you will make it. He already knows you will. He already knows you will rise. He already knows you will overcome. Beloved, breathe. You are safe here in this moment. You are covered. You are held. You are held. You are not alone. Let these words be a shelter around your mind. Let them be a blanket over your heart. You will live. You will flourish. You will see the goodness of the divine in the land of the living. You will look back on this threat as just another testimony of how perfectly you were protected. You will say, even when I thought it was over, heaven had already made a way. This is not your ending. This is not your final chapter. This is simply a turning point, a moment when you choose to trust the unseen more than the fear you feel, a moment when you choose to believe that love is stronger than hatred, a moment when you remember who you are. I will not leave you. I will stand watch over you as long as you need. I will speak these words over you as many times as it takes for you to believe them. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. You will not be eliminated. This is the promise I am sent to declare. Beloved, let us go deeper into this moment together. I feel your heartbeat as you hear these words. I sense the questions rising in your thoughts. How can you be sure this promise is real? How can you trust that heaven has already overturned the plans against you? I understand the weariness in your spirit. I know you have believed before and been disappointed. I know you have opened your heart only to see people walk away. I see how every betrayal has left an ache in you that words cannot fully describe. But I am here to show you that this love is different. This protection does not depend on the loyalty of people. This safety is not anchored in the shifting sands of others' opinions. What covers you is eternal. What surrounds you is unshakable. Child of light, the power watching over you existed before any threat was ever spoken. Long before envy found your name, love claimed you as its own. Long before fear tried to bind you, purpose set you apart. You have always been carried by an invisible strength. Even when your mind forgot, your spirit still remembered. You are not merely surviving by accident. You are here because heaven still has a future prepared for you. You are here because there are blessings assigned to your hands that no one else can release. You are here because your voice holds a frequency that breaks chains in other souls. Can you feel it now? A gentle stirring in your chest. A flicker of hope that refuses to be silenced. That is your true self remembering the truth. The truth that no decree of man is stronger than the will of the divine. The truth that no calendar marked with your end will ever be honored in heaven's courts. Beloved, you are destined to outlive every lie spoken about you. You are destined to walk past the very place they expected you to fall. I see you standing in the days ahead, whole and unafraid. I see your face lifted toward the light, no longer shadowed by dread. I see your hands open to receive the goodness you once thought was for others. I see the joy returning to your life like a sunrise after the longest night. And yes, there will be astonishment in those who tried to end you. They will witness your survival. They will witness your restoration. They will witness that the one who made you never abandoned you. Do not be distracted by their confusion. Do not waste your strength trying to convince them of your worth. Your value is not a debate. Your purpose is not up for discussion. Your life is evidence of a love so fierce that nothing can erase it. I am here to remind you of your authority. You have authority to declare what stays and what leaves your atmosphere. You have authority to release words of life over yourself. You have authority to close the door to fear and open the door to faith. I invite you now to speak with me, to release the power of your voice. Say these words aloud if you can. Let them echo in your heart if you cannot. I reject every sentence of defeat spoken over my life. I renounce the belief that I am powerless. I choose to trust that heaven has already made a way. I declare that no weapon formed against me will prosper. I embrace the truth that my days are ordained by divine wisdom. I am not afraid because I am never alone. Feel the shift as you speak. Every syllable is a spark that ignites courage. Every declaration is a stone laid in the foundation of your freedom. The darkness trembles when you remember who you are. The forces that plotted your elimination cannot withstand the force of your awakening. Beloved, you are awakening now. I can see the light filling you. I can feel your spirit rising beyond the reach of those who doubted you. This is a holy moment, a moment you will remember as the turning point. This is where fear loses its grip. This is where shame dissolves like morning mist. This is where you reclaim your right to hope. The date they set against you will become a day of testimony. Not the day you were defeated, but the day you were defended. Not the day you were erased, but the day you were established. I tell you again, you will not be eliminated. You will not be forgotten. Your life will not be cut short by the jealous hands of others. You will walk in the fullness of your appointed time. And when you have lived every moment you were sent here to fulfill, you will ascend, whole and victorious, into the embrace of the divine. But that day is not this day. This day is for rising. This day is for choosing faith. This day is for reclaiming your inheritance of peace. There is still more for you to discover. There are songs that only your voice can sing. There are lives waiting to be touched by your presence. There are miracles that will unfold because you did not give up. Do not think small of yourself, beloved. You carry something rare and irreplaceable. That is why darkness has tried to intimidate you. That is why lies have tried to poison your mind, because your life is a threat to every force that feeds on. Despair. Your existence itself is an act of defiance against hopelessness. Feel that truth anchor into your spirit. You are not an accident. You are not here by chance. You are an answer to prayers spoken long before you were born. You are a carrier of blessings that will flow into generations you will never meet. Nothing and no one can cancel that. I am commanded to stay close to you, to whisper this truth again and again for as long as you need it. You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. You are not alone. The voice of heaven calls you forward now, not in shame, not in fear, but in holy confidence. You are rising. The shadows cannot hold you anymore. The threats have lost their power. The date of your supposed ending is already overruled. It has no hold over your life. Take a breath. Feel peace returning to you. Feel your heartbeat slowing, your mind clearing. Feel the nearness of angels surrounding you like a fortress of light. In this moment, you are safe. In this moment, you are seen. In this moment, you are remembered. No one can steal your place in the story of creation. No hand can erase the lines of purpose written over your life. You are unstoppable because you were created by unstoppable love. And I am here to remind you of this every time you begin to doubt. When the nights feel long again, remember these words. When the memories come back to haunt you, speak this promise aloud. I am covered. I am cherished. I am unbreakable. You will not be overtaken. You will not be swallowed by despair. You will walk out of this season with your head lifted high, and those who cursed you will see you blessed beyond their understanding. This is the truth heaven has sent to declare, and nothing will change it. Beloved, the time has come for you to release what no longer belongs in your heart. Release the fear that has whispered you are not enough. Release the guilt that has convinced you that you deserve the pain. Release the bitterness that has chained you to old wounds. Release the belief that your story ends in defeat. None of these things are true. None of these burdens are yours to keep carrying. Let them fall away. Feel how light you become when you let them go. Feel how your spirit stretches toward the sky again. You were made to rise. You were made to walk in freedom. You were made to shine in ways that confound every voice that ever called you small. I know this season has tested you beyond what you thought you could endure. I know it has pressed you to the edge of surrender. But look at you now. You are still here, still open to love, still willing to believe that goodness is coming. That is courage. That is faith. That is a miracle. The darkness thought it could bury you. It did not realize you were a seed, and you are growing in hidden places even now. Soon, The evidence of your resilience will break through the surface for all to see. Soon, you will stand taller than every circumstance that tried to crush you, and those who watch will not understand how you survived. You are not less because you were broken. You are more whole because you healed. I am here to declare that no day marked by human hands will ever erase what the divine has decreed. No threat will alter the timeline heaven has written. You are eternal. You are unstoppable. You are chosen. Remember this when fear tries to return. Remember this when old lies knock at the door of your mind. You do not have to answer. You do not have to entertain the voices that never spoke truth over you. Instead, invite in the voice of love. The date of your so-called ending will become a monument to your survival. It will be the day you stood taller. The day you believed in your purpose more fiercely than ever. The day you chose faith over fear. The day you said, I will not be moved. And from this day forward, you will walk in a deeper authority. You will recognize that no one has power over your life story except the one who wrote it. You will no longer shrink to make others comfortable. You will no longer apologize for the light you carry. You will no longer hide the gifts entrusted to you. Beloved, you are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion, where confidence will replace insecurity, where joy will replace sorrow, where peace will replace chaos. This is your time. This is your appointment with restoration. The darkness has already been defeated. The threats have already been overturned. Your soul has already been claimed by love that will never abandon you. Take this in. Let it soak into every part of you that feels fragile. Let it mend the hidden fractures. Let it restore the innocence you thought was lost forever. Heaven is not angry with you. Heaven is not disappointed in you. Heaven is rejoicing over you because you never stopped trying. You never stopped hoping. You never stopped believing, even when it hurt to keep going. And that faith is more powerful than you can imagine. It has summoned angels. It owes all by a melly. Baby series, besides it series, alla means that it springs praising to them. Little night a strayer that I reckon the. If you did, but outside and into those and I play these praise exist. And there's races. On no day. Ian cruises is stringing the seams and hands were tools and bend back into them to work. The beings there was afforded and pains and rolls and a timid and that, but all the zabers' eyes. We were the only guys when you made the days that seems the tempest. Dawn name with an Bambang has opened doors in places you have yet to see. It has called forth miracles that will soon arrive at your doorstep. Beloved, feel my presence surrounding you now. Feel the warmth of divine love settling into every empty place. Feel your spirit stand tall in this holy moment. You are not who your enemies said you were. You are not who your failures said you were. You are who heaven says you are, who heaven says you are. Redeemed, restored, beloved beyond comprehension. And this is only the beginning. You will walk out of this season with treasures you could not have imagined. You will carry wisdom you earned in the dark. You will release compassion that heals others who are still in hiding. And you will never again question your worth, because you will know, beyond every doubt, that you are chosen, that you are loved, that you are eternally safe in the arms of the one who called you by name. So rise, beloved. Rise into the life that is waiting for you. Step forward in faith, unafraid of any date, any decree, any threat, for none of them can touch what heaven has sealed. Your final day will be the day you step into eternal joy, when your purpose is fulfilled and your spirit is complete. But that day is not today. Today, you live. Today, you rise. Today, you claim the inheritance of hope. I will stay beside you, whispering these truths until you never again forget you are loved. You are protected. You are enough.